The mission of the Dallas Area Red Cross is to help our community to prevent, prepare for, and respond to emergencies. The Dallas Area Red Cross serves 11 counties, 3.8 million people. We train over 20,000 people a year in some form of disaster education or emergency preparedness training. We respond to emergencies day in and day out in our community. Last year, 759 families in our community received disaster relief assistance from the Dallas Area Red Cross.
It's important to keep the home base covered. This is where we live. Dallas is a large area. We have a lot of ground to cover.
From a metropolitan area like Dallas to a rural community, and often even out in the country where we are going when there's a need and an emergency that happens.
In the past month alone, we've experienced 2 different chemical fires. They never thought something like that was going to happen to them. It's a little suburb to the big city, and nothing's going to happen. Well, it does, and it did. We've had hazmats, we've had huge multifamily apartment fires, we've had companies that burned down, paper mills that burned down, gas leaks, car crashes, bus crashes where there's fatalities, accidents where there's drowning and they can't find the person that's missing, tornadoes, flooding, bomb scares. There's so many things that we responded to. People don't realize how involved we are truly in the community. I responded to a fire. It was a single family fire. It was a large Hispanic family, very humble home. The 3-year-old and 2-year-old woke up and started jumping on the bed because it was cold. They had a little space heater out. They knocked over a pillow, which caused the fire, started the fire. They didn't have a smoke detector. The 12-year-old woke up, started smelling the smoke, tried to go in there and get them, and it just couldn't. 7th-year-old wakes up and tries to go in there and is burned. The room was engulfed in flames, and so they tried to break a window to see if they can get in to get the kids out. They weren't able to. And so when we got on the scene, the house was gone. It was just really gone. And Mom gets on the scene, and I could help her with starting over, getting into another home, giving her clothes to wear, but I could do nothing about the kids. We were doing a program called Operation Installation with the Dallas Fire Department. We worked with them in conjunction and installed smoke detectors. It didn't matter if we were going to do the project and it started at 5 o'clock in the morning. If we could install smoke detectors, then that was going to give somebody 90 seconds to get out of the house. If something gets done, I don't care what time it is, if it needs to get done, I'm going to do it, you know? It's that important.
I'm proud whenever I see co-workers or co-volunteers sacrificing their safety and their home life, sacrificing the comforts of their home, seeing the effect that it takes on the people that are going out and responding, not just in large scale, but even in day-to-day things. It's hard to do. You have to make a choice to do it. And I think it has to come from your gut, a passion to do it. Because they make a sacrifice to go out and give of themselves to help other people, and knowing they've still got to help themselves. They've got to go to work the next day too. They have to bring food home and pay light bills. You're sacrificing your time to help someone else, and that's impressive. Just the quality and the integrity of the volunteers. A donation to the American Red Cross means a blanket to someone who's lost all of their clothes and doesn't have anything to wrap around themselves.
A glass of water.
A cup of coffee.
A safe place to sleep.
Shelter from a storm.
Fuel for our trucks.
In times of disaster, a hand to hold on to.
A shoulder to cry on.
A smile on a sad face.
A donation to the Red Cross means that we're going to be more prepared.
A trained lifeguard.
You know how to do CPR for a loved one.
A better babysitter.
The gift of life.
A donation to the Red Cross means a glimmer of hope.
A glimmer of hope.
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 A donation to the American Red Cross means hope and hopelessness. A donation to the American Red Cross means a light at the end of the tunnel. And a donation to the American Red Cross means happiness over sadness.